What is up, everybody? This is Andrew, back at it with another Klazzact chat, aka a Facebook Live, and didn't set up my other cameras today because I didn't feel like it, and I was a little tired, and also I was just playing my current obsession, my twice-a-day obsession. Do you want to guess what it is? You're nasty if you thought something else. I am currently obsessed with playing the game HQ, the app on all cellular devices. I know I'm super late, and I know everyone's been playing it forever, but yeah, I've just started playing it like a couple weeks ago. Me and my girlfriend have been trying to get good at it, and she got to question 11 the other day. I think I've only gotten to question 9, and whatever. Current obsession, though. That's what it is. HQ. I sent in an audition. Well, not audition. I sent in a submission to hopefully audition for the new version of it. But who knows? Who knows? So, welcome back. I'm back after a couple day hiatus. Ooh, might even be a week. I haven't gone live. Wow, I can't even talk today. Haven't gone live in a while. But there's no excuse for it. I just haven't. And so I'm back. And while I was playing HQ, was trying to think about what I was going to talk about. That's why I did a little post. If you saw, just put out the post. Hopefully you saw the post, and now you're seeing me go live, so you're getting on to see me talk live. But yeah, what I was going to talk about today was a couple different things. Talk about how I had my second Truthful Tuesday. Always getting these notifications. Sorry about that. About how I'm writing a book, and I know I've told you guys that who has watched over and over that you know I'm writing a book, and you know it's been tough for me to get through the editing phase, and so I am excited to get back to editing and hopefully finish this book before my brother's graduation and get it out there. It just needs to get out there. I don't know why I've been resisting everything. I know you have talked about the war of art on my page twice, 2 posts in a row now, but for good reason. I don't know why I've always avoided reading that book. I don't know if you can call it even avoiding. I just never really... I've heard it, but I always thought it was... I didn't know what it was about. I guess I was always thinking about the art of war, and I didn't want to read some big philosophical book. But, okay, Klaz, what up? So my mom, K-Klaz, right here, actually is the one who sent me The War of Art, and so I was pretty excited when I started reading it and realized it was a short little book, but a very inspirational book, and something that I definitely needed to read because I have realized that I've been resisting lots of things while trying to get healthier here, and I'm a pretty healthy person, but having you know, these skin issues and other things go on, it can really mentally mess with you, and it's just another form of resistance is what I found it to be, and so I'm excited to, you know, not only establish what the problem has been, but the problem has been with, I've always had a tough time being very disciplined with multiple things. I can find discipline with like one thing. I'm definitely a one-track mind, and so I'm excited to get back to, or not even get back to be getting disciplined about not only my health, but also being disciplined about my mindset. I've always posted about it. I've always been positive. I've always been motivated. But, you know, sometimes it's hard when you don't know that you're actually actively resisting something. And so, I mean, I could totally tell. After reading that, it's like, oh, eye-opening. I am actively resisting finishing a book that I have like 90% written, because it doesn't excite me right now, because the editing's not fun, and it's scary to put yourself out there after writing a manuscript, writing something that people are going to read, and hey, not everyone's going to like it. You have to know that going into stuff, that anything you're going to do, not everyone's going to like you, not everyone's going to like everything that you do, and when you know that, and you're okay with that, things go so much better, and you won't resist it as much. I mean, I know in life, like, not everyone's going to like you. I hate that because I like when people like me. I like to make people happy, to make people have fun, to be the life of the party kind of thing. Definitely get it from my pops. But, you know, not everyone is going to want to be your friend. People are going to cut you off. People are going to say your acting sucks. People are going to say your book's not good, your singing's not good. Whatever it is, your business, I don't know. But It doesn't matter. The fact that you're doing it and you're breaking through that barrier of resistance is strengthening your mind and strengthening you and your heart and your faith and your journey. And so it's exciting to, kind of figure out what, I guess not what's wrong, but kind of figure out that that's what it is. What I've been doing is just resisting doing that. And there's so many of these like skit ideas that I have that I just haven't done because I'm like, oh man, I'm already way behind on the Instagram train. I missed Vine. Musically.ly's big right now, but if it's big right now, it means I missed it. No, that's the whole thing. The whole thing is if you really want to do something, just start creating the content. Start doing it. If it's really your time, you can't judge your time versus someone else's time. I have plenty of friends and people that I know that are on major network TV shows. Major Instagram stars. Shoot, my own family member is a major Instagram influencer for fitness stuff. So, shout out Sugar Six Pack, yay yay. But so you just can't judge yourself against other people's stuff and against other people's timing because their timing's not your timing. And if you keep on judging yourself against other people's timing, other people's successes, you're going to ruin your own timing and your own successes because you're going to be resisting what you're being pulled to do and called to do. And so for me, writing that book, I just need to get it done. I already have a second book idea, but I'm not going to start the second book idea. I've laid out the outline for it, but I'm not going to start the second book until I finish this one because I know I have this one finished already. And so, yeah, I wanted to get back on here and talk about that and also talk about how I've just been resisting scheduling myself and budgeting myself financially and doing all this stuff that it sounds like, I don't need to do that. I know how to manage my own money, or I know what I can get done during the day. And I think that has been a form of resistance of like, I know that I don't get as much done as I could during the day. And if I only would sit down to schedule myself, that I would get so much more done. If I would only schedule myself and stick to the schedule, even if it might move a little bit, but stick to the task that I need to do, I would get so much more done. And if I budgeted myself and told myself, which I have been a lot better about food-wise budget, but budgeted myself and told myself, hey, this is what you're making, this is what you're doing, this is what you have to spend, this is what you've allocated yourself, and then I stuck within that, I would be so much better off financially than, with the stuff than what I've been doing now. So it's just all a form of resisting being better and resisting being great. And the thing is, the cool thing I read in that book was the saying that resistance has no power if you don't give it power, So the cool thing is that resistance all comes from your own mind and your own mental game and your own mindset. And for me, that's so powerful because it's like those days that you are resisting getting out of bed because you're like, I could sleep 2 more hours and get stuff done. No, it's on you. At that point, you need to be like, no, this was what I scheduled myself. I scheduled myself to wake up at 8 a.m., go to the gym, get work done, and boom, before I go to work. Or, hey, wake up early, go to work, and get stuff done after work. Whatever it is, the resistance comes from within, but also your greatness and your scheduling and your budgeting and your discipline also comes from within. So if you really want to be better and you really want to be great, you just got to do it yourself, and you have to mentally train yourself, prepare to, but you have to train yourself to start scheduling, train yourself to start realizing when it is resistance and when it is something that you're resisting, being like, why am I resisting this? For me, for example, the book, why am I resisting finishing it? Because I guess I am. I'm scared to finish it because I don't know what people are going to think. It's already stuff that is probably out there, but it's my take on it. That's what you have to think about from the other side of it. You have to be like, well, if I started writing the book, obviously I was called to do it. Obviously there was a reason that I wrote it. Put it out there. If it flops, it flops. You wrote it for you. Now I can say I'm an author. Now I can put it out there and, use that book to leverage other things. Or if you're, have cold feet about making a business call that you need to make that you've been putting off that could help you in your career, ask yourself why you're resisting it. Are you scared that you're going to be told no? Everyone gets told no at some point in their life. I mean, I get told no all the time with acting stuff. Just the other day, here's a fun fact. I was up for a movie. It was down to me and one other guy. And guess what? The other guy got it. Man. So I got told no. I went through the whole audition process. I was blessed and lucky enough to have a producer that I worked with before hit me up and be like, hey, come audition for the movie. And I got almost to, the booking level. I almost booked it. I almost was filming next week on a feature film. But it just wasn't meant to be, and it happens, and you get told no, and you want to mentally shut down because you get told no, but you can't shut down after getting one no. I mean, some of the greatest things that's ever happened in the history of the world, I mean, even just like, who was it, Thomas Edison with the light bulb, he, basically was told no 1,000 times with how many times his invention didn't work, and how many people told him, like, we have candlelight, we don't need that, but then when it worked, and when he got it out there, when it finally, took off and went mainstream, people were like, oh, that is a great idea. Oh, that's awesome. And but there were haters, there were naysayers, and people that told him no. But you're going to get told no, and, before you have anything great happen, you're gonna fail, and you're going to fall on your face, and you're going to be told no, and things aren't going to go the way you want it to happen. But that's okay. I wanted to film that movie next week. I really did. I thought, oh man, this would be a great stepping stone. I start filming this movie. I'm going to meet someone on that movie that helps me film my next movie, and this and that, and boom, I'm A-list next year, 2 years from now, whatever. But that's obviously not how it's meant to be. So, that's just a little fun fact of realness from me, just to show you that, after that, I could shut down. I could be like, go and resist even wanting to go on another audition because, I don't want to hear no. I don't want to not book it. I don't want to, fall on my face. I don't want to, fail again. I want to book the next part, but you can't book the next part if you don't go on the next audition. And if you don't go on the next audition, yeah, you can't hear yes or no, but like I said, you can't hear yes if you don't go on the next audition. You may hear no the next 10, 15, 20, 100 auditions, but getting that one yes could change your life. Finishing that book could change your life. Making that phone call could change your life. So, just do it. Stop resisting. Start doing. Let's start working. I know this is preach, 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 and sometimes I don't practice what I preach, but I am getting better at it, and I honestly do preach to you as well as to myself, because when I preach to myself, I'm like, I'm like mentally motivating myself. It's kind of like a cell phone charger, you see your phone's at like 5% and it's in the red, and you're like, dang, I gotta plug it into the wall. So me going live and talking about this stuff is kind of like my mental phone charger, it's like, man, I don't want to do anything today. Let me write some stuff down and talk about it live, because once I start going, I start rambling, and I'll go for 20, 30, 40 minutes, whatever. But then it's like, oh man, cool, this is the stuff I'm talking about, this is the stuff I'm saying to other people, but I'm also saying it for myself, and boop, 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 boop. Cool. Right after this, now I'm going to get to work on my book, going to get to work on my YouTube channel, get it all polished up. That's going to be a process in itself, but it's been scaring me for a while, but I've slowly been putting videos out there, and so, I could have, after the first video, been like, no one watched my first video, I'm done making videos, but now I've made like 65 videos, and it's like, okay, cool, why would I stop after 65 videos? Yes, I still only get a few views on my videos, but that doesn't matter. What matters is you're making something that's benefiting you, and you're building something, the groundwork, the base level. And watch, one day I'm going to write a book that's going to blow up. I'm going to make a video that's going to blow up, and then people are going to be like, let's see if this guy has other content. And then they're going to see my other 65 videos, my other 650 videos, my other 2 books that I wrote before this other book that blows up. You never know until you do, but you can't do if you're resisting. So, we're going to finish there. I'm going to go get to work. I appreciate you guys watching. Everyone, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Also, update, my health journey is going great. My skin's getting better. You could still see a little bit of great lighting on me right now, so it's much lighter. My eyes are still a little red, but they are so much better. My skin is so smooth. I have not had a lot of headaches lately, and that is so exciting. I slept really bad last night, and I still somehow had energy today. So, obviously something's working, and we're getting going. So, guys, let's stop resisting. Let's start doing work. Rihanna style. All right, catch you guys later. Love you all.